Hi guys, welcome to my channel Subhash Arts Classes. Today we are going to study about superposition principle, which is in electric charges and fields. Some of you might have seen a thief being beaten by many people. Say 10 to 12 people are beating a single man. So how much hurt is the thief at the end of the incident? It is due to all the beatings, the pain that he has got is due to all those pain induced into him by each individual people. If Ram has given him 3 slaps, they will cause pain. If Hari has given a slap, one more slap, it will also give a pain. If someone has thrashed him, it will give pain. So the total pain will be sum of algebraic sum of all such pains or the vector sum of such pains. Similarly, you might have seen small children with chalks disfiguring the walls. One child is having lines and curves drawn, another is having some pictures drawn it, someone is taking some clay and putting that there, and the whole wall becomes a mess, becomes dirty due to the action of all the children. The school walls, the college campus also gets this pressure, and this is what we call superposition principle. When more than one things operate at the same blackboard, same canvas or same field, the total effect is embedded there. So when we come to the electric charge and field and talk about superposition principle, we think of many charges. Suppose there is a charge here, the charge is Q, and around it, suppose this charge is Q0, the initial charge, and there are 3 charges, say Q1, Q2 and Q3. So if these 4 charges are of similar nature, say each one is a positive charge, then what will happen? According to Coulomb's law, this charge will put a repulsive force on Q0. This charge will also put a repulsive charge on Q0. This charge will also put a repulsive charge on Q0. So Q0 will have these forces, force due to the first charge on it. So F01 due to Q1, the force, this force is F01, this force is F02, and this force is F03. So what are the total forces felt by Q0? The total forces felt by Q0 is F0, which will be equal to F01 plus F02 plus F03. Since all these forces are vectors, we can term them, we can write simply them like scalars. So we write them in vector forms. Now these 3 forces make, you know, this one is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q0 and Q1. So Q0 Q1 upon R square. So this distance is R1, this is R2, this is R3, and these are vectors. So we can write R vector magnitude whole cube into R1 vector plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q0 Q2 divided by R2 vector magnitude whole cube into R2 vector plus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q0 Q3 divided by the vector magnitude of the vector R3 whole cube into R3 vector. So this will be the sum of individual forces due to the first charge plus the second charge plus the third charge is the total force. So total force becoming sum of individual forces, this is known as superposition principle, and the statement is the force on a charge. So this charge is the force on the charge due to a system of n charges. Here we have 3 charges, so this is a system of 3 charges, n is equal to 3 here, is the vector sum of all the forces. We have taken all the forces F1, F01, F02 and F03 here. These are the vector sums, this is the vector sum of the all forces on it due to each individual charge. The charge, individual charge Q1 gives F01, Q2 gives F02 and Q3 gives F03. See, adding all these 3 we get the total force. So this is the total force due to all the 3 charges. So in a 3 charge system, the individual forces given by each individual charge add up to a single force which is the net force. So this is the net force which is the sum of all the forces. This is called superposition principle. I think you are clear about superposition principle now. So you can employ this technique to find the superposition principle for forces, for electric field, for potential, and so many things. And this ends the chapter. Try to go through this video once again, and thanks for watching. Bye.